Hi guys, it's Pat here. I just got a video for all you that play the Pokemon Fire Red on emulator, whether that be on a PC or an Android. One thing I have noticed that which crops up on a lot of websites and a lot of YouTube videos is you get a lot of people trying to show you all these different codes for unlocking Pokemon modifier cheats, that sort of thing. And what I've noticed on a couple of different versions that I've downloaded is that pretty much every other cheat will work apart from certain Pokemon modifiers. So I did quite a bit of digging, and what I found out is you have to have a particular ROM. So I've got three in the list that I've actually downloaded here. I've got the Pokemon Ruby at the bottom there, the Pokemon Fire Red version. And then above that, I've actually got the Pokemon Fire Red, and then you can see that it's actually in brackets Squirrels version. Now, for some reason, there is a difference between the different types of ROMs and what cheats will and won't work on each version. So what I've actually heard in a lot of YouTube not a lot, but a few YouTube videos, and on the odd occasion on a website which is quite well informed, always use Squirrel's version if you want to use Pokemon modifier cheats that will not crash your game. So I downloaded that, give it a whirl, and it did actually work. So I am actually going to show you some proof now. So if I just go to this, let's turn the sound down. So I have input a number of cheats already, so if we just go into that, so what I'm actually doing here is checking the master code, the Pokemon modifier code. For those that don't know what that is, this is your Pokemon modifier code. You have to have that input in exactly that fashion, or it won't actually work. So same again on this master code, that's got to be activated. That's your code breaker code there. Enter that exactly as it appears on that screen there. So what we're going to do now is everyone loves a Pikachu. Let's catch a Pikachu. So what you will see a lot of websites is that 83007CEE is your Pokemon modifier code, and then your next 4 digits, which is the 0019 in the case of Pikachu, is each Pokemon will have its 4-digit code at the end of that 83007CEE. Okay, so all that is activated, so hopefully now if I just go down to a patch of grass, and there you go, there is a Pikachu. So I've just been to the Celadon gym, which is why I've got all that. So as you can see there, I've also got the Master Ball cheat active, fully utilised that. So as you can see, I've had no issues with that. I'll just go back there. Let's give it a stupid name just to get rid of this screen. Let's call Ash, there we go. Okay, so that will be like a lot of other videos which I have seen around, where somebody says, "Look, these codes do work." They show you the code. It's exactly like the one I've just shown you. It really is just that one difference of it's a different kind of ROM. So it has to be that Squirrels one. So obviously the next thing I want to do is just show you here how you get it. So this is on, but the phone I'm actually recording this on is it's a Android Nexus P6, so 6P, sorry. Okay, so I've literally gone onto Google, typed in Pokemon Fire Red squirrels, and it will show you this as the top result, or it should do. So literally you just there should be a link down here where you can literally just download it. So yeah, so here we go. So that's actually an emulator screen there. So we've got 20 there, and see this one entitled Squirrels here, that is the one you want to download. And I say I'm actually using the My Boy emulator just to prove to you guys. As you see here, it will automatically, when you download the My Boy, if you haven't got it already, it will actually automatically search for any ROMs once you install this, or you tell it to search for any more ROMs. I think if you press refresh, it'll look again, but obviously it's already picked up all the ROMs that I've already got on the phone. So yeah, I thought this would be a good video to put out there, because it does seem to be quite a frustration of a lot of people that still play this game on emulators and on iPhones and Androids, that they can never get the Pokemon modifier code to work well. That this is, the reason why. It's nothing to do with your code. It's nothing to do with incorrect codes on websites. It's actually from what I've read, what I've tried, and I have tried a lot of things to get this to work. It is literally just the type of ROM that's set up. So there is one exception to this. So you'll notice here I've got the Mew code. Okay, so that is your Mew code if you don't know it, or you haven't seen it on a website yet. Okay, so the reason I'm actually not going to show you that is because what I'm going to do is just demonstrate why, if you are not aware of this issue, why you should not use the Pokemon Fire code Mew. So see, I've actually to level 4 there, which, what I did right at the start. Just in that bottom there. Okay, so I'm actually going to set him as my first one there. Now, it's actually quite much lower than the wild around this area. What I'm going to do is hopefully demonstrate why I should not use fire code. It's only an odd, I'm hoping I'm going to never show you. So yes, modify code with Mew. It crashed it. However, I'm not sure I get the chance to demonstrate now. So I will just tell you as this is the wildest. Yeah, so there it is. Okay, so if you saw that message, it said Mew is loading around. Basically, if you use the Pokemon modifier code for Mew, you can get it. The code does work. However, once you catch it, no matter what you do, what level, how many badges you have in the game, the Mew will not actually obey you. So I think there are other ways of getting that in the game. If you look up any walkthrough websites or just any YouTube videos, search for how to catch Mew properly in Fire Red. Obviously there'll be a way of doing that to get a Mew that does obey you. I think there is another code, another cheat, which is something to do with various pressing of buttons on your emulator pad with Mew in one of your Pokemon storage boxes on the PC. I have tried it. I'm not sure whether I'm doing it correct or not, but it doesn't actually work for me. So I'm not too sure on that one. But yeah, so as for all the other Pokemon codes, I haven't actually tried it on the Gen 2 Pokemon. I'm only interested in trying it on the Gen 1. But just to give you guys a little bit more proof that I've not just got a working Pikachu code, I will actually show you the Mew code that it does work. Obviously you've just seen me pull out a Mew, so you can see to some degree it works. So there we go, we've got a level 18 Mew. I've made quite a mistake there because I can't actually escape. But yeah, you see, so that one also works. I am fighting against a slightly more advanced Mew, so what it's probably done is made it very difficult for me to get away from this encounter. Okay, so I will also now demonstrate just another code for, so you've got that, as you know, so I've got one or two codes on here. Just point out to you guys, this one for the Poke Flute, I've not actually got that one to work yet. I'm not entirely sure how to get that one to work, but the Pokemon modifier is the main one, which I have seen on a lot of different websites, which simply doesn't seem to work. It's literally just a case of downloading this Fire Red Squirrels ROM, and that one does have a working kind of coding into it to allow you to modify the wild Pokemon. On the other ROMs here, you can see some are in Japanese, some are American. I did have the other one, which is not Squirrel, so if I just close that. So I have got the standard US Fire Red version there. The Master Ball cheat does work on that one. The Rare Candy cheat does work on that one. However, just can't modify Pokemon. So obviously I appreciate this has been quite an extensive video. So we'll just stop that one there.